Hello, everyone. Welcome to Keith and Glory.
We're Not Sorry, your new favorite podcast where two lifelong best friends bring you lighthearted banter on all things pop culture, fashion, music, and everything in between. With 30 years of friendship under our belts, we're diving into hot topics, real-life stories, and playful debates. And we want to bring you along for the ride. Hello, welcome back, everybody, and hi, Glory.
Welcome back, everybody. And hi, Keith. How
How
are
are
you?
you today?
I'm doing good, doing good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. I decided to kind of like dress up a little bit because you're always in like blazers, scarves, and like fancy hats.
I don't know that I've ever worn a hat or a scarf, but which is ironic because I'm totally cash today. It's like I'm having one of those days. I just didn't want to get out of my yoga pants and hoodie, and here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you look good.
Well, so do you.
You look good. Last week was Spanish Harlem, I think, or the week before. This week, you're just giving like
I'm giving like I go to the gym every day and I don't, but I did.
you have great gym clothes though to wear
I
around
have
the
the
house.
best gym clothes, so I'm fake it till you make it,
Me too. I am not ashamed of buying gym clothes to lounge.
I
They're
am
the most
obsessed.
comfortable clothes.
Do you know what? I'm embarrassed to say, I know we're going to talk about my trip last weekend, but out of all the things I could have bought in New York, I came home with like 2 bags of aloe clothes, which I could buy here in Atlanta. So it wasn't super successful. But anyway,
Oh, really? Okay, well, let's start with what you're not sorry about, Glory, then, because it has to do with your New York trip.
it really does. I am not sorry about any New York trip, first of all, but I'm not sorry about my daughter, mommy. Once a year, we do an annual trip. She gets to pick wherever she wants to go. And she always, it's for 2 years in a row, she's picked New York. She loves it. We go do the shows. Last year, we did like a lot more of the sightseeing. This year, she was kind of over it because she's been there, done that. But we went to a couple of Broadway plays. We go shopping. We do lunch. It's just a really cute. She doesn't like the beach. She doesn't like the hot. So for her, this is like the thing to do. We got 2 first-class tickets, so we made it real special. It was
And
fun.
she's so artsy. So she
Super artsy.
loves New York City. Like I could so see her, like us going to visit her like in college or like at NYU or something, like that would
Totally.
be, yeah.
Yeah, she loves it. She like cried her first Broadway performance, like play, like had tears
Yeah.
coming down her. Like, she just like fell in love. Yeah.
See, and I am just not a Broadway gay. There's nothing that gives me the geeky shivers more than when someone's like, I don't know, when they break into song. I just can't handle it. I get so weird because I love music and I've tried so hard. Even like, I think I've said on this podcast before, Hamilton, I was like, okay, hip hop. Like, I love hip hop. I could get into it. No, geeky shivers, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, you either like it or don't. I really we went to The Lion King and Aladdin. I loved The Lion King. It was so good. It was like up there, my top Broadway show I've seen.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really good. They're both good, but I really liked The Lion King.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what else? So New York City is the most amazing city in the world. Like when I'm there, I feel like I'm in a movie.
Mhm.
Like just walking around, feel
You
like
never
you're in
know
a
who you're
movie.
gonna run into. Like, it's like the city of like possibility. You could bump into anybody at any time, which is crazy. Yeah.
I was in Times Square and suddenly I hear, Mr. Madge, a family from my school in Times Square. And then 10 minutes later, I kid you not, I saw my friend's cousin from Toronto in Times Square. I'm like,
Oh, that's random.
okay, what is this?
That is
Yeah.
random. I know we'll talk about it later when my book comes out, but I'm getting a billboard in New York Times Square. I
Yes.
cannot wait. And I was just talking to my publishing company today about it. I think it's going to be in the end of September. So we are definitely going there for that. I'm definitely going to be taking
The
pictures.
end of September. So it's coming out before your book.
Nope, my book is going to be probably targeting end of September.
Okay. So that's moved up then. Well, moved forward, then moved back.
Yeah. End of September, early
Okay, I
October.
can't wait. And we have a really special episode, the Glory episode, that I've been like preparing since we've
We did.
started this for
I
like,
know.
yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah,
So
it's so
fun.
good. What are you not sorry about this week, Keith?
Well, for one thing, as I look at myself and my lighting, I am not sorry that I am like shiny and looking like a baby over here because
Is it your skin routine?
it's just my skin routine. And I
Okay.
didn't really have time to put on powder today, I guess, because I'm for the listeners. We are on YouTube if you want to see me shine, shine, shine. It's also super hot here, which is like the worst.
Yeah, but your skin does look really glowy and dewy. That's the look.
It's
Yeah.
the Oliveda
you're onto the Oliveta, but are you still using your Restore? Yeah.
Yes, all I did was replace serums with this new serum.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can do that.
so you know
It's the
me,
mess.
I've just like been rocking skincare for almost like 6 months now. Like,
I can tell a difference. You look younger, and I'm not just saying
well,
that.
I also do Botox too, so that helps. But another thing I'm not sorry about, Glory, is my journals. So we haven't done it. We've had guests the last few weeks, so we haven't done the journals in a few weeks. So I kid you not, where like I just opened the next few days, read them, and I like laugh hysterically. I was like reading some to my mom, but I never read ahead or have to prepare for them. Like I just opened and I read like the next three, and it's like
It's comedic
always.
gold. Yeah.
I will say I did have to skip over a lit of the Calgary '88 Olympics just because
Please. I think I'm over the Calgary.
I
I think I'm
went a
over the
little
Olympics.
hard.
Yeah. No
I
offense.
mean, made me move there. So for the listeners that are just tuning in because of all the guests we've had, we have this segment where I have my journals from grade 5, 1988 that I have been reading. And yeah, I've been reading them and I have called my journal Bob. I don't know, I was a weird kid and apparently kind of a big jock.
Which is crazy to me because Keith is not athletic at all. Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, I'll give you that. It was true because when people are like, "What are your hobbies?" I was like,
Walking my
"Well,
dog.
like once I kind of like hit grade 7 and 8 and heard all about partying, I was like, well, here's my lifetime hobby. What do you mean you play disc golf? What's that? I still haven't played a round of pickleball. Have
I
you?
was just going to ask you. I haven't either. They're opening up an indoor pickleball place here in Peachtree City, and they stole our idea. A friend of mine that was his bazillion-dollar idea with a bar. What a cool, yeah. But
I've
somebody,
been asked many times and I just can't.
why you got to try it.
I mean, maybe,
Come down here, we'll try it. I think it'd be funny. Like the
maybe
time I
one
took
day.
you to do Pilates. Like, let's talk about that day.
Okay, well, yeah, my
Keith,
first and last trip to Pilates with Chloe. You were living
I
in
invited you to a
Houston.
Pilates class on the Reformers.
And let me preface this story with I get sick on park swings. Like I, as a kid, like I don't do rides, anything like that. Like I made them stop the Sea Dragon when I was in grade 9 so
People
I
don't know
could
what the Sea
get off.
Dragon is. It's like,
Don't you remember that big boat that
yeah,
goes
but people
woo?
aren't going to know what that is. It's like
It's at every carnival.
I don't think so. I think it was in Thunder Bay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
So
so we were
anyway,
on this
so
Pilates reformer machine, and it happened to be a really like bouncy. You know, you tie the springs, and you're like doing kind of the cradle that goes up and down. And it was this one happened to be a very bouncy one, I will say. Like it was like a springboard. You're doing kind of like these springboard exercises.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was just
I looked at
jumping and
Keith,
floating and spinning. It
and
was like
he
a
was
ride.
like, "I'm gonna be sick." Like he was white as a ghost.
I got motion sickness at Pilates.
Yeah, it was
But we were
mixed with
on these
tears.
sliding machines and bouncing and jumping and like spinning and we went for I was so excited for sushi after I remember I couldn't eat it. I couldn't even have a drink. I was like, I am gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Like
I remember it was again a dramatic experience with Keith Madge. Oh my God, I'm gonna be sick. Like in the middle of the class, like I had tears rolling down my face because it was so
like
funny.
I just am not meant for working out.
I see that.
Excuse me?
I'm not either.
That ouch, okay. Maybe I do need to hit those
I
Pilates
didn't
machines.
mean that literally.
No.
Yeah, you look great
Thanks. My skin does anyway. Um,
in the wake
okay,
up.
so anyway, little sidetrack, but back to Bob, the
Okay,
journal.
back to Bob.
So March 6th, 1988. Hi, Bob. Today was the Thunder Bay Juvenile Ski Championships, the top 13 from each hill. I placed 32nd. Bragging about my 32nd placement out of 70. Pretty good, hey? Right now I'm watching Day by Day. I better go now. I like that I put day by day in quotations, like how I'm actually like,
What is day by day? I don't, is that like days of
I
our
don't
life?
know.
Oh,
No
okay.
idea.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, March 7th, I got introduced. What? Hello, Bob. How are you? I'm pretty good. I went shopping for a California raisin. A California raisin is a raisin that sings. Some raisins have sunglasses, a saxophone, and a microphone.
Those California raisins. Oh my God. It's all coming back to me.
I know, March 7th, 1988. That's what hit me. One that sings. Some raisins have sunglasses and a microphone. They're so cool. Everybody at school has a t-shirt of them. On some t-shirts, they are skiing, and on some, they are just plain, ordinary dancing. I don't feel well, so I'll see you later. Friends forever, Keith M. Like,
I'm buying your dancing raisin t-shirt. I mean, every episode is a new t-shirt for you. I don't know what to say.
I think it was even a cartoon. Like, remember, I heard it through the grapevine. And they had their tape. California Raisins, my favorite band, 88. Okay.
Okay, well,
I bet you they're selling them for a lot of money
they'll
these
come back.
days.
Can I tell you, like, not to cut back to me, like, we'll get to your next entry, but not to come back to New York. Do you know what my kid is listening to? She wanted to go to a record store.
Oh my God, I saw Weezer.
Weezer, Nirvana, all these old school bands. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you're listening to this? You're into this? And she's like, yeah, everybody is, Mom. And she was buying CDs. She bought a CD player. So not just vinyl.
I zoomed in.
I
Yeah.
was like, I paid $18 for a CD. And I was like, God, they're really holding their value. Like, crazy.
Oh my God, I have so many.
The other thing she was obsessed with were these Labubus. Have you heard of this trend? Talk to me about it, Keith, because I spent more money on Labubus in New York than I did probably on her everything else.
So first, tell our viewers what a Labubu is, and I understand you have one with you.
I brought.
For
I have
viewers,
to have one
not
sitting
listeners.
right here. Yeah, they look. If you're for those are on YouTube, you can see it. They're like these little dolls with these creepy faces.
So are they
vinyl
in
collection.
little outfits, or
Some of
that's
them are, some of them aren't. They're surprises, so you don't know what you're getting. You open them up and then you get one. There's different ones. There's like, I don't know.
Well,
there's
I've
all different
seen,
ones.
and now Kathy Hilton was just on Caller Daddy
Mhm.
and was talking about she had this huge party, and she had the people from Labubu there who make Chanel outfits for
Louis
the
Vuitton,
Labubus.
Chanel. You can dress up your Labubus, and then people are putting them on their purses.
That's what I see them
Yeah.
doing. Yeah.
I'm not here for it. I think my daughter, like, so anyway, Ella was walking around by the end of the trip with about 15 Labubus hanging off her backpack.
I saw
I'm
her
like, and she thought
backpack.
she was so cool. She's like, look, they're all looking at my Labubus when other kids would walk by.
But
Okay.
I mean, people put them on Birkins, for God's sakes.
People are putting them on Birkins. Like it's a craze. So I
And
don't know. Are we here
there's
for it or are we not here for it? Audience, you let us know. I don't know. I don't see the
I mean, I don't think I would get on a little toy craze like that. But I mean, it's an adult thing because people are buying them. So then there's the Lafubus, which
they're
are
the
fake.
fake ones. And then Ella made a freak one, what did you call it? The freak boo or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, she made
Of
one.
course, Ella.
Yeah.
And okay, so how much are they?
They can go up like $80, $40 to $80.
Okay, I've heard of more expensive ones, but I guess these are the ones that are dressed in Chanel.
I'm sure they go up. Yeah. These were just the ones in the New York Times Square. Like,
So do you have friends? Have you seen your friend with a Labubu on their bag?
No, but I've seen celebs. Like I've seen
Yeah, me too.
Ellen Stanbury was like going off about hers and
Yeah.
like, yeah, celebs are doing it. I don't know. I'll stick with my person.
Okay, so take it out. Can we take?
No, I can't because this is a gift I brought it back for a friend's daughter.
Oh,
so I can't.
okay.
Yeah. But anyway.
So they're $80 each. Yeah, okay. These things, like I've heard about them on Jeff Lewis Live. Like everybody's talking about them. They're in this songs. Like it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Okay. So
They're these creepy looking dolls.
Well, if anybody knows anything else about these Labubus, like let us know because I guess maybe we'll have to have Ella, the Labubu correspondent, on next episode.
Can show you the freakies that she did, the little freakies that she's making. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, she could sell them on Etsy.
There we go. Okay, back to your diary. Sorry, we really took a derail there.
Well, I mean,
California raisins.
California raisins are the Labubus of our time. Actually, no, adults weren't hanging them off their bags, I don't think.
I don't know.
But I mean, everybody had them on their shirts at Sherbrooke School. I'll tell you that much.
But even some of the things that like the kids are like My Little Ponies, those are still in,
And I do still see
Hello
Care
Kitty,
Bears. Is that still a thing?
Care Bears. Yeah, like
Yeah.
none of these have lasted the why didn't I invent something like this that's gone
Well,
decades?
I find it's hard for people to come up with original ideas nowadays. Like songs come back, like how you said she's listening to Weezer and
Green
Nirvana.
Day she was listening to,
Yeah.
like all these old bands and the old school ones like that, not the newer stuff. It's
And
crazy.
even movies they remake, like, is Spider-Man such a good story that we need to remake it that
Don't
many
ask me.
times?
I don't like any of the Marvel movies, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
Oh
Did I
my
tell
god,
you that
don't
they're
say that in Atlanta.
I know they're made I was just gonna tell you they're all made up right up the road for me, 10 minutes up the
I
road.
know, right in Trillith.
Yeah,
Do you know
Chris
what else I just saw the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion that they were filming in Trillith as well.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, March 6th. No, March 8th, 1988. Hey, Bob. I'm staying home from school today. I barfed 4 times last night. Well, I had time for a long entry.
Did it was barf in capitals or what? No.
No. My dad, in brackets, Stan, and I went to get a movie. I got La Bamba. It's about Los Lobos, a rock star who was scared about flying because his dad and his best friend got killed in a plane. He got 10 chartbusters. Because I call them chartbusters. And then him and another rock star got killed in a plane accident. I was about to cry, but I couldn't. I better go now. Love KM. About to
La
cry,
Bamba.
but I couldn't. Never mind, I loved that movie, La Bamba. Did you not?
I remember Gab, do you regularly remember? Remember just going down to like Blockbuster Video, like the old days where you'd go pick out and
Yes.
they would all be sold out. And you'd be like, oh, the one that I want is
The
done.
new releases, there would always
Yes.
be like so many, and like,
God, we
oh
don't have
my
to do
god,
that anymore.
I actually found a Blockbuster Video in like a bunch of my DVDs. I was like, oh.
You put
Yeah,
my notes and
there
money
was
for that.
nothing better than a Blockbuster night because like you'd
Yeah.
go and peruse. I guess that's what people do with on Netflix, like
See,
guide.
we don't have to leave the house, which is convenience. We love convenience at this house. I'm telling you.
We sure do. Okay, that's the 3 entries for today, Glory.
Love them.
Some hot topics this week that are going on are Sheena Shea released her book this week.
Are
And
you
there
gonna
are a
read it?
few
I don't know. I'm deciding. I don't love her, but I don't know.
I kind of like her, but I mean, we've gone through so many stages of Sheena Shea.
Yeah.
And in her book, what I found the most interesting, what I wanted to share about, is she named a list. I guess she was pretty active in the 2000s of all the celebrities that she has gotten with.
Oh.
Now, the list goes from Jesse Metcalf. Remember from Eddie Sidbrian, of course,
Right. That was the
legendarily.
big scandal.
John Mayer,
We knew that.
Shamar Moore,
I don't know
after
who
a
that is.
Super Bowl party. You know, he's like that black soap opera actor. He's super popular. I'm
Oh,
sure you
yeah,
would
yeah.
know him. Yeah. Josh Hopkins. I don't know who that is. Shane West. He was like an actor of that day. Jesse McCartney, a pop star of that day. JC Chazez, or however you say his last name, from NSYNC.
Oh, yeah.
JC. Adrian Grenier from Vinny Chase from Entourage,
Oh,
who she did not give. She said he is no Vinny Chase in the book, and I think she gives him like William Tell and Ricardo Shavira, who was actually Eva Longoria's husband on Desperate Housewives.
interesting.
And I think he's like on Law and Order and all those shows. And then she finishes off with 2 actors from The Notebook and a few NFL, NBA, and MLB players.
Why do you want to list all that out? Like, I just think it's tacky a little bit.
A little
That's
bit,
kind of
but
her brand. This is her brand. And then she also talks about the affair that her husband had, which was that's the big story around this book, right? Is that she
that's the
admitted
big
that he
story.
was having an affair while she was pregnant. And
And
I was listening to another podcast. She was on it as an interview, and she was just saying, I was trying to like tell this authentic memoir, and that was one piece I wasn't putting in, and it could come out later because there's 3 people involved in this situation. And she's like, shame on me if it came out later. And here I am trying to say this is my authentic memoir, and it wasn't there.
Well, and a lot of people are saying shame on her too when this was all playing out while she was filming Vanderpump Rules and keeping it close to her heart.
Right, when
While
Scandal was
Ariana was, and I mean, I bet you she's like, shoot, had we let that play out, I could be Ariana now. on Dancing
Yeah,
with the Stars, hosting Love Island.
she did. They did ask her that, and she was like, "I just my situation was different." She's like, "I had a daughter on the way," and, like, get it she was married, and I
I
don't know.
get it, and I mean, I think that's a really hot topic, and I think it's really interesting that you never really know until you're in this situation whether you're gonna stay with somebody or not when they cheat, because you don't know, and you don't know the circumstances, and I don't think anybody should be judged for that.
I agree. Everyone's
I
circumstance is
I
different.
think, people should be judged for cheating,
Yes.
100%. Break up with the person or do something, but I don't think a woman or man that stays with someone that was cheated on should be judged at all, because I think it's.
Which leads us into a nice segue that I wanna talk about that everybody's talking about that
Did
I
Eric cheat
cannot
on
get
you?
away
Just kidding.
from, the Coldplay-Gate.
Yes.
And we're probably all sick of hearing about it because it is everywhere. I Okay, first of all, I mean, it blows my mind how fascinated the world is with this story. Like, I have seen the funniest memes,
Yeah.
the
It
funny
goes to
not
show
so
it was
funny. I
kind of
mean,
a
there's
slow
lives
news
at
day.
stake, and there's families and children, and, that's who I sort of feel sorry for at the end of the day, that this is affecting actual people's lives.
Yeah.
But it's amazing how many people like, the world is fascinated, I guess, with karma and I don't know, like
Well, I mean, when I go to a concert in my hometown, which was their hometown in Boston, I think they were, I'm expecting to run into people
totally,
in at the Saddle Dome or wherever that can hold, say 14,000 people. I'm bound to run into someone I know, let
totally.
alone be hugging up on someone that I shouldn't be.
Right, that I work with, and he is, like, a known figure, obviously,
Yeah,
you know?
CEO, and she was the HR, unfortunately, because this is interesting. Do you think people should lose their jobs for cheating? Now, this, of course, was different because this was HR who frowns on workplace romances. So,
So
I
I
mean,
think
that's
it depends on the chain of command. Like, there's a lot of company like, I work with someone on my team that is married, and his wife works in our team, but not a direct line, so I think as long as there's no conflict of interest, it can be okay. There's tons of people that are married and dating
no,
at
no, no.
work,
That's not what I mean. Do you think
but
people should be fired for cheating?
well, no, that's not cheating. I think they're well, first of all, in this case, they had to do something. This is the biggest PR nightmare this company's ever experienced in their entire
Yeah.
life. He's
And
also the
she was
head of the
HR.
company.
So,
He's the
yeah.
head of the company. This is the leader that people are looking like, how do you walk into work ever again
Yeah.
in that office, right? Either one of them. And then she's probably a direct line to him. So there's a conflict of interest. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So the cheating, no, I don't think you can't fire someone for cheating on their husband or wife. But if it's conflict, a huge conflict of
Yeah.
interest like that, then that's where, and this was the PR nightmare. I mean,
Yeah.
they had to react quickly. Oh,
Yeah.
can you imagine? Oh my gosh.
No.
We all know who
Yeah.
astronomer is now. I mean, if they turn it around, maybe utilize it for their benefit.
But I still don't know what they do.
It's AI something.
Oh,
They're a
okay.
tech company. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That was so funny. I remember when it
But
first came out, and I was like, "But, what do you do? Just sit there, I guess?"
well, had they done nothing, it probably just would have been a blip.
Yeah.
You might have had a few
Nobody would
people
have
recognize
noticed.
them in the audience, but it would not have been to this level, right?
The
Like,
guy blinks
yeah.
down. Oh, don't go I
Anyway,
know, and then all the memes, Coldplay hasn't had a single in 10 years, and now they have 2, it's just,
oh,
so
I've seen like Saturday Night. Like, this is gonna this is gonna be going on for a while.
and then another sad thing in the news, of course, is the Stephen Colbert Show being canceled.
I don't know.
Stephen Colbert hosting the Late Show of
Oh,
you
okay.
don't know? Anyway, yes, I guess, so he had this week, all the talk show hosts in his audience. So he had Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen. He had Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and Seth Meyers, and they were all showing their support and stuff.
Oh,
And yeah,
why
it's
did he
sad.
get canceled? Just the ratings were bad or what?
Well, I don't want to get into anything political on the show, but I
Oh,
think it might be political.
okay. Yeah, leave it. What about Ozzy Osbourne passed away
Oh
this week?
my
I
God.
know. But mind you, he lived to what is he, 76 or 70,
7 or
77?
76.
Something that like who would have thought he'd make it that long? Like the
And
guy's
I
had
just
a
love
life.
that 2
Yeah.
weeks before his death, Manchester or Birmingham, I can't remember the town, but where he's from in the UK, had the last concert that he was on, and he sang, and Black Sabbath came out. The whole city was shut down. I mean, celebrities from all over were flying there to be there for Ozzy's last show. So I'm glad he got to go out on a high like
Hi.
that.
Yeah.
You know, of course, I liked Black Sabbath when they first came out. Ozzy Osbourne was so scary. He was like the Marilyn Manson kind of like
Oh my god,
shock rocker. You know,
the
remember?
amount of, like, whatever this man has done to his body over the years,
Yes.
again, like, he is I'm shocked he lived as long as he did, you know, just
So, yes, and Ozzy, like, I mean, legendary music was scared of him as a kid. Remember, there were just like all those urban legends. Like he throws puppies into the audience and he won't start singing till the audience kills the puppies or like stuff like that. Hearing
remember
stuff like that.
do you remember that movie or the book, I think it was called The Dirt?
So
Yeah,
good.
where they were talking about him snorting like ants and stuff, like, he
Yeah.
was like
Which is
wild.
in the Netflix movie The Dirt.
Oh, is it? Yeah, 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 it is.
Yeah, where Machine Gun Kelly plays Tommy Lee really well.
Hmm, I didn't realize that. Anyway,
So, okay, back to Song of the Summer, I wanted to talk about, Glory. Well, and go ahead.
I just don't know that I have one because I
Well,
don't know that I'm rocking out to a song this summer.
the scandal. Listen to me like I'm a 50-year-old man. The scandal of the summer that there's no song of the summer.
Where is Charlie XCX this summer? I mean, come on.
No.
I know.
All the research I did was how there's no songs of the summer, and the only two that kept on coming up consistently were This Ordinary by Alex Warren, which is like a slow song people are using for their wedding songs. Sure, it's a nice song, but like we want to bop for the summer. And then also they're talking about Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter, which I just could not get into.
I know you're not a Morgan Wallen fan, but his new album is really good, and that
Okay.
people have been, like, doing, like, I've listened to that a lot on repeat. I'm going to see Mumford& and Sons this Saturday, so
Ooh,
their new album, yeah, they're good. Haven't just started listening to their new album, if I'm honest, and it's taken me a couple times to sort of like, "Oh, yeah, okay, I like this song." Like, it's a little slower than some of their other ones, so I'm hoping it's not too snoozy at the concert, but I've never seen Mumford. Out of all the concerts I've been to, this is the one band I've yet to see, and I'm really excited to see it. I got
I
4
don't
tickets.
think I could name a Mumford and Sons song. Oh, do they sing that song? Hey,
No, it's Lumineers.
okay. I can't name a Mumford and Sons song. Anyway, yeah, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't. If Mumford and Sons came, bit me on the face at the
Okay,
store.
well, I'll let you know how it goes since you're so interested in them.
So just as I was like, oh, there's going to be no song of the summer, the surprise album dropped. 21 songs. Justin Bieber, Swag.
Have you listened to it? I haven't listened to it all. Anything good? I
Well,
started it.
Daisies is going to be the song of the summer, people. I think it's the hit of the album. It sounds like Justin Bieber with a little twinge of Harry Styles almost.
Okay, I'll listen to it. I did
He's got
download it and I
guitar.
got through song 1.
My favorite song on the album is Yukon, which is like a slow R&B jam, which is like, it's such a good song. So the whole album, it's 21 songs, but lots of it is like little interludes with him and this comedian, Drewski. But I think it's good. I think it's really, I'm not musical at all. This is just coming from a fan, but it's really heavily produced instrument wise, where his voice is a little bit quieter, where I'd want his voice louder and the music quieter.
Well, that's
Just for
good
your
for
next
you.
album, Bieber.
There was a lot of controversy around that drop, like, surrounding, I guess it was by design, I guess, to get people talking about him, and then he dropped the album, and I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the media is known to bring people down and bring people up and bring people down. I think Justin Bieber is what, a 26-year-old.
He's gotta be older than 26 by now.
Yeah, I'm sure. Let's see. How old is Justin Bieber? 1. Okay.
See?
I don't feel as bad finding him so cute then. Let
That's why he's the song of the summer, and there it is.
No, but I've always loved him since like Never Say Never. I used to show it to like my students and be like, look at this little kid from Ontario playing the drums.
Isn't he from Timmins, where we got interviewed from last night?
No, let's talk about our interview though. But he is from what's it called? There's like a Shakespearean festival there every summer. Well, I don't know why I know that. Stratbury or Stratboro or
Oh,
somewhere.
I thought it was Timmins.
Stratford, maybe. Anyway, but Justin Bieber's 31. Interesting. Daisies and Yukon. Listen to the new songs. I tell
Yeah,
you,
those are the
so
2 I'm
good.
gonna listen to.
Sorry, what were we gonna talk about that after you said there's one more
Our
thing?
interview.
Oh, yes. We have this company called, Kins& and Clump, who I think are like a media production company in Timmins, Ontario. They have, bachelor shows on there. They have I don't know, they're at concerts. They're just kind of, from all over, and they reached out and wanted to premiere our podcast on Sunday evenings there. So they're in Timmins. They're a little bit behind. They're in only on episode 3, I think. But anyway, they play it every Sunday, so they wanted to bring us on and interview us last night. So it was our first interview, which was so fun.
It was super fun. Yeah, I think we nailed it.
Yeah, I thought it was so good, but it was on Facebook Live, so I couldn't really post anything from it or see it or
Well, if you listened, you listened. If you know, you know.
so people tune into the Kins and Clump show to see Keith and Glory. We're not sorry.
Sorry, every Sunday night.
2 more things I wanted to talk about before we go. This is just like a quick little like catch up with Keith and Glory episode before we get to back to more guests and more exciting people joining us. But it was the season finale of Tuesday Night Bravo, which has been kind of the night of the summer, which has been the Valley and Next Gen NYC. Are you caught up, Glory?
I am not caught up on either. Did not start Next Gen NYC, just for the record. I did do the Valley, and I haven't seen the final. I've just seen clips on kind of my socials. But did Gia get kicked off? I think she did. She's kicked off Bravo. You don't believe me?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And I think Teresa's freaking out about it. There's a whole thing.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to look into that. But the Valley had a really dark season. They're going after each other. They're digging through past. It's like Jersey Housewives. It's a dark housewives show. They come after each other, dig up dirt, and like it's like too much.
Yeah.
This was a lot about, and it was a lot of heavy topics like addiction, infertility, and everything. But so the season I found a little bit dark, not as good as season 1, but the finale was a really good episode. We got a lot of closure. I won't get into it for spoilers because it just came out. It was just out last night. And then the reunion shots look so good. Like Jax Taylor announcing that he's leaving. I am sure because Bravo has been with him for 15 years or
They're
whatever
done with him.
that they said, if you, and he was like, let me please go out this way or something, because how he treats that Britney
Oh.
is the worst thing I've ever
But
seen.
are we surprised? Are we shocked?
Oh,
Like,
But like, wait
how
for
is
this.
he
He
still on
says one
TV this
thing.
many years later is beyond me. I don't know. I guess
This,
there's something about him that's polarizing because he's so, I don't know.
oh, this poor girl, and his last line he said last night or something. She just wants him to sign the divorce papers. He's like, I'm not. I'm waiting till the very, very last day. Like this
No,
poor girl.
he said, well, he wants the alimony, so he's going to wait till the show starts next year so he can collect alimony on her
So
paycheck. Yeah,
he knew. Yeah.
I saw that on my socials. Yeah, like, I mean,
What a
you gotta sleep with
gutless
yourself at night. Like,
coward.
I don't know. How do you go to bed at night and just be like, I'm a decent human being? I
Yeah,
don't know.
that poor girl, and he didn't pay their mortgage. He wasn't paying bills. Like screwed up her credit. Anyway, so as you can see, it's a little bit dark, the Valley, but the finale episode was kind of good, and the reunion looks shocking. Now, Next Gen NYC came in strong. I didn't think they would have enough drama and stuff to go on. They did. It was a great show.
I feel like I'm too old for that show, but I'll try it.
I did too at first.
Yeah.
But then because I don't watch any of those like teen shows that or anything.
Love Island. Have you watched Love Island?
Oh.
Yeah, I think I need to try it because I did last season.
It's like a part-time job, like 6
It's
shows.
too many. I know, it's too many.
6 shows a week, and some of them are over an hour long. Like I started to watch episode 1 and it was like a Broadway show. These kids were like putting on like singing numbers and stuff. I was like, okay, I'm not watching this. Anyway, well, we are just loving summer. We just wanted to do a quick little catch up, a little short episode, just a little shorty.
A little shorty short.
So, yeah, thanks everybody for listening. Remember, we're on YouTube if you want to see our pretty shiny faces. And make sure to download on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Amazon Music, wherever you seem to listen to us. The charts come from downloads. So
They
every
don't just come
download.
from streaming. You got to go in and click the arrow. Download, download, download.
Yeah. You know her. She works in tech. The arrow.
People, you'd be surprised. I've
I
seen my
know.
friends who are like, "Yeah, I'm listening," and I look at their phone and they aren't downloading. So
Me
it's
too.
a difference. Yeah,
Yeah, so we appreciate everybody.
we do.
And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Okay, see you next week, Keith. Have a good week.
You too.